post-workout nutrition, getting your carbs and protein, but I do not want you to have simple carbohydrate. I do not want you to have sugar just because I don't feel it's good for you. Boom! Boom! What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com, CEO MTS Nutrition. On my Facebook fan page, facebook.com/Marc Lobliner. I answer your question. Here's one from Ryan Paul Bullock. Marc, what is your take on post-workout carbohydrate? How many simple carbohydrates one need to create the correct blood sugar spike for IGF-1 release post-workout? What is your method, and is it still necessary when it's cutting? I don't like sugar at all. I don't like spiking your insulin. I like something like Carb 10, which is derived from peas, and what it does, it's very low molecular weight, which means that it gets into your body fast, but it has high osmolality, which means that it is absorbed very fast. So if you want carbs to get in without the deleterious health effects of an intrinsic insulin spike, then I recommend using that. However, you can just have whole food or simply whey protein. I do not want to see you taking glucose, dextrose, or any of those carbohydrates just because I don't like the long-term health effects. And as for the IGF-1, any endogenous spike in IGF-1, I don't think it's worth anything. I don't think it's going to add too much. I don't think it's going to do much. I think you're better off, if you want IGF-1, just eat some beef and pray and call it a day and say, hey, look, I got my IGF-1. I think you're reading into some data that's really promising. It gives us an area of where we need to explore, but I don't think that IGF-1 release is really something to worry about. So my recommendation post-workout is to get in protein and carbs. If you are on a protein and carb diet, if you're on a keto diet, that's another story. But if you're looking at protein and carbs, I personally like either MTS Whey with a banana or some other kind of fruit, or MTS Nutrition Machine Whey with Carb 10, another MTS product. Carb 10 is derived from peas. Once again, it does not cause an insulin spike. They've even argued that it does not knock you out of ketosis, which I'm not certain of, but the supplier of that, the license holder, was actually arguing for that, but I haven't looked far enough into it. I'm not really concerned about ketosis. I'm concerned about overall health, and I honestly don't like it. And to be honest with you, again, any endogenous IGF-1 release is worth fuck all. So in my opinion, just eat whatever fits your macros, post-workout nutrition, getting your carbs and protein, but I do not want you to have simple carbohydrate. I do not want you to have sugar just because I don't feel it's good for you. And a lot of people might disagree with me, but again, in all the diets I've tried, from the vegan diet to the keto diet, all these are documented on my other channel, youtube.com/Lobliner. Currently trying my version of the carnivore diet. All the research I've read, the one thing they have in common, the only thing I've found to be 100% certain, is that processed carbohydrate, aka simple sugars, are really fucking bad for you. They're really not good for you. And regardless of this purported IGF increase, I just don't think they're worth I don't think they're worth taking in purposely. If you want to go have dessert with your family or take your kids out for birthday cake, that's another story. But to purposely just down simple sugars, it's not for me. Let me know your thoughts, guys. Am I off? What is your personal protocol? Let me know again. Like, subscribe, and click on that bell so you're notified when I upload some things. And that's not a game.